After U-61, an aging Type 2D submarine failed to report in multiple times during a routine patrol, headquarters have deemed her a loss and will send compensations to any affected family members. Well, hello everyone, my name is Ross and welcome back to Uboat! How many of you are excited to see this on the channel, huh? Though, for those of you who may be a bit, confused about that intro and, oh, what happened to U-61? To explain, I've explained this a lot of times, but I'll explain it again. Very briefly this time, though. I've had a lot of issues with U-Boat recently, and that's why there's only been 3 episodes, is because the game has just refused to work. And the thing that doesn't work is that after the last mission that you guys saw, transporting the spy, I came back and I wanted to buy some more torpedoes. I said no, I was gonna buy mines for a mine lane mission. But only these 3 items showed up. There was no food, ammunition, or fuel tab. None of these tabs. These weren't even here. So I could literally only buy medkit, lubricant, and parts. That's it. Meaning that, I literally couldn't play the game. I couldn't buy torpedoes. I couldn't buy food. I literally couldn't do it. And so for the longest time, I just couldn't play the game. I tried uninstalling and reinstalling the game. I tried verifying the files. I tried looking on the forums and on social media for help. Nothing worked, and so out of frustration, I just deleted that save, and we're restarting anew. And as you could see, by me going into the warehouse, it works now. This time we're on a Type 7 though, so hopefully this will be enough nuance that people still want to watch this. I hope, because this could actually be really cool. Look at this. Look, a Type 7. Look how pretty she is on the inside. That sounds weird. But, like, look how spacious she is, especially compared to a Type 2. She's big. She's a big girl. Because it's literally the 1st of September, this episode is not gonna... It's not gonna be a very interesting episode, most likely. We're gonna do some patrol up by the North Sea. Not allowed to engage any British ships, because they're not at war with us yet. Yeah. I know, bro. Good question. This would bring us very close to Norway, but Norway is also not at war with us. This, good God. The Tonnage War hasn't begun yet, so I guess we can be here, try to harass the English coast a bit. But yeah, how are you all doing, by the way? I don't know, of course, I haven't said that yet. I've just been sitting here yapping 24/7. But I'm very happy to be recording this again after so long time. It's really nice to come back to U-Boat. Because it's just a little nice, chill game. Oh shit, they changed the icon. Shit, that's cool. Instead of being like a red icon for preheated. Oh, that's confusing, because it's always been red for me. Weird. So yeah, funnily enough, we're not stationed at Wilhelmshaven anymore. We are stationed at Kiel, meaning that we have to go through the Kiel Canal, which is probably going to be quite cool. Oh, that motion blur is awful. Hang on. Oh, where the hell? Wait, that's turned off? Oh, maybe it's just a bit of desync in the video to what's actually happening, because there's a lot of shit happening on screen. Could be. I'm not a graphics engineer. I wish I was, because then I could fix like all of my games. But yeah, I'll meet you all once we go through the canal. So yeah, here we are underneath well, a bridge, I guess, in the Kiel Canal. I will say, if this is some like world famous bridge that I probably should know, I'm sorry, I don't. My brother in Christ, you work on the, well, okay. Like, you could literally just go upstairs if you so want to. It's not illegal. You can. Aye. But yeah, I wanted to briefly say, because this is probably going to be weird for a lot of you. Um, because it's the 1st of September, meaning that Germany is not currently at war with either Britain or France. The wars that Germany is at war with is colored in red, kind of obviously. Going up here is, for now, at this exact moment, pointless, because I'm not at war with the Brits, meaning that I'm not allowed to sink any British warships, or I'm not even allowed to sink their merchants. And so, going up here, we're gonna get a lot of different messages from High Command saying, oh yeah, remember, don't attack British ships. And then, after a few days, I think on like the 3rd or so September, they're gonna be like, okay, now every single British ship is allowed to be sunk. I feel that that's unnecessary to show you guys, especially when I'm seeing it right now, and I hope that you at least trust me with that. So what I'm thinking is that I might just make a cut here, and cut until I find a ship, which is gonna be a huge cut, and you are technically gonna miss out on a lot. Not a lot of interesting stuff, just me sailing around this whole area for 2 goddamn days, waiting for a German high command to say, okay, you're allowed to sink British ship now. But it's a lot of stuff that you guys don't need to see, because it's just boring. But just me managing food, me just talking randomly about some BS no one cares about. Anyhow, sorry for that little ramble. I'll see you all once we find some British ships out in the North Sea. And here we go. We finally intercepted something. Good God, this took way too long. Yeah, we have a contact closing in. Let's turn around. I just wanted to get, a little bit further away so the torpedo would actually hit. Target incoming. There she is. Alright, so let's maneuver like this. And now let's... okay, yeah, we're going the slowest speed possible. Preheat the torpedoes, my good man. Captain, get on the attack periscope. You get on the Navi. Let's actually stop the ship here. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh yeah, for those of you, I just want to say real quick, this is obviously recorded after all the shit that happened. Like, I mentioned that I think when playing Redcon and when playing The Escapist that Uboat hasn't really worked, and it wasn't really enjoyable because the starting missions are bad. I'm recording this on a Thursday, so you'll be seeing this the day after I actually recorded it. But I have a bit of like spare time today, so I decided let's just play a bit of Uboat, try to get at least something done, and try to at least like wrap up some sort of Uboat video. But something that is very, very cool and something that kinda sucks, honestly, is that the full release of Uboat drops on the 2nd of August. That's the planned release date, which is in only a few weeks, which we're probably gonna have to do a reboot of the series then anyway, but I still feel like having this out there could be good. It could be nice to see. Just for the sake of having something else other than The Escapist or Redcon on the channel. But yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick. Anyhow, we got ourselves a ships to sink. Right, there you are, big guy. Alright, so velocity, let's say 30 knots. What type are you? Oh, look at that. No more lag yet. That's so nice. I think that's a bell. It's not an explorer. Yeah, no, it's not. No. Nah, that's a bell. Angle on bow. I am on his left side. Almost 90 degrees, so that's about here, I'd say. Distance to target is 2.2 kilometers away. Oh shit, that's the new icon for the torpedo being preheated. Oh god, that's hard. What is it called? Empire Activity? That's a weird name. Alright. Everything seems to be right. Fire the torpedo. Let's see what we can do. Let's push her. Push her on ahead. That's a hit. GG! Oh, it's completely lag-free. Oh, that's actually so nice. Because, yeah, well, yeah, let's just sit here and enjoy it, the torpedo hitting. Boom! Oh, that was beautiful. Look at that. Oh, yeah, okay, oh, wait. Oh, yeah, well, you can see the hole. There's a big hole. Oh, no. No, there's a guy dead. There's a guy that died from the explosion. Oh, no. Oh, there's another one here. I don't mean to laugh at their suffering, obviously. Ooh, the alarm went silent. Ooh, that's haunting. The silence is even more terrifying. But, it's just funny to see it, because, before, like a few updates ago, you could see men, like, swab the deck, or, like, just casually walk along the deck. And when the torpedo would hit, they would just vanish. They would just, poof, gone. So it's actually quite funny to just see the men lay dead on the deck of the ship. Alright, so let's, well, no. We can keep the speed quite slow, actually. 5.6k tons. That's not bad. That's not bad for a first ship sunk. It's actually really nice. Alright, so yeah, let's surface the behemoth. Well, behemoth. Can we lower this? Just so we're not as easily spotted later on. See, I don't know if I can. What? What are you saying? We sunk her. What's the big issue? What's the fuss? She's going down. But she's probably going down very slowly. But she should be going down. Yep, there we go. They abandoned ship. Yep. I think she's going down. Oh, God. Look at her. I will say that I just want to restate, that was a really nice first kill. Oh, look at that. That's a screenshot. What button is it to get rid of the HUD? Oh, there you go. And then, boom, F10. Perfect. Alright, so let's send that in to BDU. Let's see. Yeah, closer. Let's see. Lifeboat with 9 survivors. What do we have? The captain and an engineer. Thank you. I'll give you guys some supplies so you don't die out here. Because, well, a man's gotta eat. You have a bunch of medkits here. That's it? Those are all the men that survived? Oh, bless. For you. There's usually 2 lifeboats. Can we just transport this here? Someone will hopefully get on that. Yeah, I'd call this a success now that we at least fucking found something to bloody sink. Okay, the alarm is not... Well, okay, you can... Oh, I wish I could tell him to load the torpedo instead. That's what he was just doing. Fine, get on this. You go back to bed. You get on the Navi. I said sleep, man. What are you doing? Yaha, you're the one carrying the items. Okay, thank you. But yeah, I'd call this at least a semi-decent success. that, we made it out of Kiel, we got to see the beautiful Canal, and we sunk that merchant ship, as it says in my book. But yeah, sorry again that this episode has taken so absurdly bloody long to release. Yeah, I've got literally no excuse other than just fucking laziness and bullshit from my side. Anyhow, that just about does it for this episode of U-Boat. As I said, I wanted to briefly talk about it before I end the episode. And U-Boat releases on the 2nd of August, which is in only a few weeks. Meaning that once it fully releases, these pre-releases, A, are going to be completely outdated, and 2, they may not even work. Meaning that I will have to make a new playthrough again after that, which does kind of suck, as it means that you're going to have to see a lot of stuff over again. What I may do is we might do like a quote-unquote season 2 of U-Boat, that I'm gonna make a completely new series with, quote-unquote completely new stuff. Because, obviously it's a game, it's not Minecraft, it's not unlimited. There are only so many things you can do in this game, but we don't go with a new U-Boat or anything. We stick with the... sorry, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. But that... when the game fully releases, we'll play through that as any other campaign. We'll be starting out with the super old and wretched Type 2 that is just ungodly slow and, like very little fuel. Oh, thank you. Very little fuel, no proper deck gun, no nothing. And then just slowly but surely work our way up. One thing that, for those of you who are new to U-Boat and haven't heard of, is that we are actually getting the Type 9 and the Type 21 in the game. They will not come as part of the full release because they are such huge undertakings for the relatively small development team. So the Type 9 and the Type 21 will become standalone DLCs. As far as I know, if someone has newer information that is not true, please let me know, because obviously I hate to give out false information. But I'm very excited for that as well. Playing a brand new submarine that has completely different capabilities to the submarines we have now. The Type 21, the submarine that revolutionized submarines, and the thing that was literally the grandfather of every modern submarine in the world. Look at the Foxtrot, look at the Nautilus, look at pretty much any Cold War submarine ever. It was probably based on the Type 21. Sorry for that little tangent, but I'm very excited for this. So, I'd dare to say that this is like a quote-unquote, that this is pretty much me calling off U-Boat. And I just want to make this kind of clear that U-Boat is a really fun game, and I'm not gonna let this just die. But because the full release is in such a short time, and I don't really feel like investing time into this playthrough if, I'm just gonna have to redo it anyway, I might as well not even make videos on it yet. Keep in mind that I'm gonna be very specific about that. I'm not gonna make videos on it yet. So we'll probably do it, I will definitely do it when it fully releases, but take this as like a farewell of U-Boat for now. U-61, the Type 2, was sunk due to enemy combat, and the U-47 went on to survive until the end of the war. I don't know. To come up with your own solution to what happened to this beast. But yeah, that just about does it for this time, and for U-Boat on the channel for now. If you enjoyed this series, then be sure to let me know by leaving a comment or a like to show your support. And if you want to go the extra mile, then do be sure to subscribe, because it does help me out a lot. But until, well, next week when you're seeing this, and the 2nd of August when you're going to see Uboat again, I'll see you all then. Bye bye and take care.